Okay, good evening, everyone. So, how are you this evening? Yeah, we are coming for the materials now in our class. Yeah, this is material for advanced grammar. For this evening, I'm going to tell you about the skill 5 and skill 6. Yeah, so if you have a book, you can also open your book. Yeah, but if you didn't have a book, just follow this slide and my explanation. Okay, for today's lesson, yeah, so the first we are going to tell about the skill 5, yeah, and then also the skill 6 after the skill 5, yeah. So the skill 5 is about coordinate connectors, and skill 6 is about adverbial clause, yeah, adverb clause connectors. Okay, so we discuss one by one. The first is skill 5 and then the next is skill 6. Okay, here we go to the skill 5 first. Okay, coordinate connectors, yeah. Let me give you an illustration first, yeah, when we talk about connectors. Maybe the last meeting we have talked about sentence, yeah, and as we know that sentence can be as many types, yeah. For example, simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and then also compound complex sentence. So imagine that if I give you the picture here, this is an island. Yeah, let's say this is a sentence. An island is a sentence. So what is sentence? Sentence is a group of words, yeah, at least has a subject, predicate, and complement or object. So if it is only one island, so it is one sentence, yeah. So when I have another island, yeah, so it can be two sentences. So when two sentences stand together, so they cannot be together because they don't have any bridge. Yeah. So I give the bridge here, yeah, as the connectors. Yeah. So if you want to connect two sentences, yeah, so it means you need a bridge. Now the bridge itself, what we call as connectors. So the function is to connect the sentence, yeah, from one sentence to another sentence. And in English, there are some connectors. So let me tell you after this, yeah. Okay, so what is the definition? Maybe you can tell me first, yeah, about the connectors. So connectors also called conjunctive words, yeah. These are words that link two similar elements in a sentence. And then also we talk about clause, yeah. Clause is a group of words containing a subject and predicate and functioning as a member of complex and compound sentence. Why I talk about clause? Because sometimes, yeah, the connectors can also connect the sentence which has a clause. So sometimes it will be it will make you confused, yeah. But later I give you another sample, yeah, for the sentence. Okay, let's continue. Okay, pay attention for this sentence, yeah. Okay, sentence for number 1. Mr. Muhit is teaching online grammar. So anybody knows what kind of sentence is it? Yes, that's correct. This one is a present continuous sentence, yeah. It consists of subject as a Mr. Muhit, and then is as a verb, yeah. Teaching is the verb ing followed by to be, and then object as online grammar. So is it a simple sentence? Yes, that's correct. It's a simple sentence. Okay. And number 2, the students, yeah, who are learning online at home need more concentration. So the word who until home that I give the red color on that sentence, it explains the students. So the sentence actually consists of one clause, yeah, which is who are learning online at home is a clause. So it is easy to prove that is it right or no. So the student need more concentration. This is the first sentence. The student are learning online at home. So in this case, even they have two kind of sentence, yeah, but after they make it together, so they can use clause. So they use who to connect the sentence. So they don't need any connectors, yeah. And now the third number 3, yeah, Mr. Muhit is teaching online grammar, so the students who are learning at home need more concentration. So in this case, the first sentence, Mr. Muhit is teaching online grammar. The second sentence, the students who are learning online at home need more concentration. So it's a connectors. It means in this case it consists of two sentences, yeah. One sentence is simple sentence, one other sentence is a compound sentence, yeah. So it use not connected but clause, yeah, who are learning online at home. And if you make two sentences together, so you need a connector. You can use so, yeah, in this case. Okay. I want to tell you first, there are some connectors, yeah, in English. Yeah, I divide it into 4 in this case. The first is coordinating conjunction, yeah. Number 2, subordinating conjunction. Number 3, correlating coordinators, yeah, or maybe correlative, sometime like that, yeah. And then conjunctive adverb. Okay. Sometimes people confuse how to say, is it a connectors or is it a conjunction? Actually, if you connect a word to word, yeah, it can be a conjunction. But if you connect the sentence to sentence, it is connectors, yeah. As we know, commonly people say baso, yeah, like but and so or maybe another people say they can use fun boys. It stands for and, nor, but, or, yet, so. But some theories say F is not useful because actually for in English sentence, yeah, can be replaced by because or as. So it means that people sometimes just say as boy son, yeah, boson maybe. Like that. So yeah, whatever you want to say, but boysan means that but or yet so and nor, yeah, that is the common one. And in this skill actually we just talk about this one, about coordinating conjunction, but let me tell you more about other connectors, yeah. So we discuss only coordinating conjunction, but let me tell you more about some others connectors. Okay, for example, in subordinating, you have a as, yeah, because, since, yeah, and then so, and so that, yeah. So it's also subordinating like that. And then also correlating coordinators, yeah, either, nor, not only, but also neither, nor, both, and, whether, or just, as, and many more. And then the last, conjunctive adverb, yeah, like also, beside, furthermore, additionally, so therefore, yeah, and then many more. Okay, these are some type of connectors. Okay, now look at the reason why do we use coordinated connectors correctly, yeah. So in this skill you are going to use coordinate connectors correctly, and be careful about coordinated connectors. Let's say for this sample, I forgot my coat, yeah, comma, blah blah blah, I got very cold. So if you see, they have already got a subject, I forgot verb, and then I again subject, got a verb. So subject verb, comma, subject verb. So what do they need? So they need a connector. So which one is the connectors? Yeah, anybody can guess? It also same as the second sentence. Yeah, a power failure occurred. Yeah, power failure is a subject, occurred is a verb. The lamb is subject, when is the verb. Yeah, that's correct. The answers all are B. Yeah, so the answer is so. It's like my sample sentence before. Okay, and I give you what do you call it? Like a formula. Yeah, so on your book, if you use coordinate connectors like but, and, so, or, yet, yeah. So the first you can use subject verb, comma, and then you use connectors, and then subject verb after that, yeah. Okay, I give another sample. Number 1, the lawn needs water every day, or it will turn brown. So is it correct or incorrect? Okay, so let's see. The subject is lawn, the verb is need, yeah, and then subject again it, yeah, and then will as the model, but we say it a verb, yeah, and then or is connectors, yeah, and before connector they have comma, so it is correct, yeah. And number 2, the book was not long, but it's difficult to read. Okay, so the subject, can you find? Number 1 is the book, yeah, and then subject, and the verb is was. It the subject, yeah, and then connectors. But unfortunately, this sentence doesn't have any verb, yeah. So if you want to say it was, yeah, maybe you can use it was for the sentence, so the sentence will be correct, yeah. Okay, let's see for another sample. The rain cloud can be seen in the distance, but no has fallen. Is it correct or incorrect? Okay, you can guess first, yeah. Maybe you can analyze for this sentence. The second sentence, the software should be used on a laptop, computer, comma, and this computer is a laptop. Okay, so what do you think? Number 1, correct or incorrect? And number 2, correct or incorrect? Yeah. Okay, let's see the analyzing, yeah. Okay, the subject, yeah, and then rain, yeah, and then can is the verb, yeah, and then verb has, yeah, connectors. Unfortunately, this sentence doesn't have any subject, so it is totally wrong or error, yeah, like that. Okay, number 2, the software is subject, should is the verb, yeah, this computer is subject, is a verb again, and then and comma before and, yeah, is the connectors, yeah. So this one is number 2 is correct, yeah. Number 1 is incorrect, number 2 is correct. Okay, very good. Okay, so if you have got the material from skill 5, now let me continue for the next skill, yeah. This is skill 6. Maybe for all the question will be discussed below this post, okay. So you just ask me below this post, yeah, about skill 5 and skill 6. Maybe skill 4 3 too, yeah, it's okay too, yeah, but it's been on the previous meeting, but it's okay if you want to know more, yeah. Maybe still confused about skill 3 and skill 4, and then you can review again and maybe give questions. So anytime I will answer that question. Okay, now we come for the skill 6 adverb clause connectors, yeah. Let me give you one by one, yeah. So the first adverb clause, it consists of adverb and clause, yeah. So what is adverb clause? Adverb clause, anybody knows? Yeah, can you guess? Yeah, adverb in bahasa Indonesia we say keterangan, ya. Clause berarti klausa, ya. It means that like klausa, keterangan klausa. Jadi suatu kalimat yang menunjukkan satu keterangan pada kalimat lainnya. Okay, so we say in English, yeah. What is adverb clause? Is a group of words that function as an adverb in a sentence. Adverb clause can be used to add explanatory detail to your writing and explain how or why the things happen, yeah. Maybe can why, how, yeah, and then many more. So what is adverb? Adverb is a part of speech that describe an adjective, another adverb, or the verb itself. Yeah. So maybe later I also will discuss about the adverb. Yeah. There are three kind of function: describe adjective, adverb, or another verb. Yeah. Adverb give more information about how an action was performed. In general, they answer questions like how, why, where, and when. And what is clause? So we have discussed for the first one. A clause is group of words that contain both subject and verb. This differ from a phrase which doesn't have subject and verb. Yeah. So clause and phrase is different. Okay. So everybody, let's come again. Yeah. Before I continue, I want to tell you that adverbial clause has some kind. Yeah. This one as follow. Number one, adverbial clause of time. Yeah. Adverb clause of place. Adverb clause of reason, cause, yeah, adverb clause of purpose, yeah, adverb clause of condition, adverb clause of contrast, and adverb clause of manner. Yeah, actually in this skill 6, yeah, if you talk about skill 6, it only talks about the time and cause, I think, yeah. But you know, because this book is introductory, so maybe later you can open more book about complete, and also maybe next is preparation, yeah. So I combine this material with all books, yeah. So you are not only learning about skill 6, yeah, maybe skill 7, 8, yeah, if you have different book of that. Okay, let's see. The first is adverb time and cause connector. Yeah, this is what I said. Yeah, it's on your book. Yeah, on the introductory book. They talk only adverb the time of time. Yeah, and adverb of cause. Yeah, the sample is before, after, until, while, when. Yeah, and then for the cause is usually they use because, as, since. Yeah, and many more. Okay, besides adverb time and cause. Yeah, of course they have more. For example, this is other adverb or connectors, yeah. For example, in this case we have condition, contrast, place, manner. Yeah, you can see that. For example, in condition we have if, in case, provided, providing, yeah. And then contrast, although, even though, where, wherever, yeah, and many more. But in this skill we just talk about this, about time and cause, yeah. Maybe not too more. Not too many, yeah. But let me give another explanation about that. Okay, pay attention for this sentence. Again, I give you the sample of the sentence, yeah. We study online grammar because COVID-19 has infected many people in Indonesia. So number one, we study online grammar, yeah. And this is the first sentence. Because it is an adverb connectors, yeah. And then COVID-19 has infected many people in Indonesia. This is the reason we study online grammar. So if we divided the sentence into some part of category, yeah. So this is the subject, yeah, we, and then study, and then because is the connectors, yeah. COVID-19 the subject, and then verb is has, yeah. And then adverb connectors, sorry, yeah. Okay, beside that, yeah, actually you can also make the word because come from, yeah. For example, because COVID-19 has infected many people in Indonesia, we study online grammar, yeah. So in this case, because it's come from the first, but you need to add comma after the sentence, yeah. Okay, so adverb connectors is because, yeah, and then COVID-19 as subject, again has is the verb, yeah, and then we study subject and verb. Okay, so this is also another sample, yeah, from the book, yeah. Blah 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 was late. I missed the appointment. So I see the first was is the verb, I is subject, miss is the verb. So I don't have subject and I don't have adverb connectors. So which one do you think the answer? Yeah, which one? Anybody knows? If you use I, so mean that you don't have any connectors. If you use because, you have connector but you don't have subject. If you have the train, yeah, same, you have the subject but you don't have connector. So the answer is since he. Sin is the connector and he is the subject, yeah. So the answer is D. Okay, this one is typo, yeah. It should be D, yeah, not B. Okay. Okay, this one is we use adverb connectors correctly. So this is the formula or the form, the concept, yeah. The subject verb, adverb connector, subject verb, yeah. Adverb connector first, subject verb, and subject verb. Don't forget use comma. If you use another adverb connector, yeah, for example, this is even though, also the same, yeah. Subject verb, this is even though, subject verb, even though, and then both felt comma, and then again subject verb. Okay, this one for sample of sentences, yeah. So number one, what do you think? Correct or incorrect? Yeah, we see the subject is plain, and then circle is verb. Yeah, it is the subject, and then landed is the verb. Yeah. Okay, and then after is the connectors. Yeah, so what do you think, number one, correct or incorrect? And then number two, yeah, the registration process, yeah, took, yeah, so it means we have subject, and then we have verb, yeah, and then we have line is the subject, yeah. So also we have connector, since, yeah, but we don't have any verb. So it means number two is incorrect. Yeah. Okay. What about number three? Can you guess? Anybody knows? The commandant left strict orders about the presses. Yeah. Several soldiers left the post anyway. So we see the commandant is subject, left is the verb. Yeah. And then soldiers is subject, left is the verb. Yeah. And then we don't have any connectors anyway, yeah. So the adverb connector is nothing. So it is incorrect, yeah. Just comma, okay. And then number four, it is impossible to enter that program. So it is subject, is the verb, yeah. And then you as subject, like as the verb, yeah. And then if as the connector. So number four is the correct one. Okay, so everyone, it's been almost 25 minutes. I have given you an explanation. For those who are still confused about this material, it is free to ask me. Yeah, just give comment below this post. Yeah. Give also addition opinion, no problem, yeah. Give me, maybe I have mistake in my explanation, so you can also give me feedback. And after this video finish, I will give you the exercise. So everybody stand by for the exercise. One by one, yeah. Everyone get one question. So look at your name and what number do you get. Okay. So don't go anywhere. Okay. keep learning, stay tuned with me, and okay, I'm waiting for your question. Okay, thank you everybody for listening my explanation. See you and bye bye.